or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sean and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a letter that was sent to me from one of you. But before I get into today's letter, I want to remind you guys to check out my books. In case you're new to my channel, I've written 3. The first one is called The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book is called Breaking the Man Code, The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book, which was released last year, it's called Getting Unstuck, How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. I'll be sure to link all 3 of my books below so you guys can check them out. But anyway, let's get started with today's video. Let's go get them. I need your advice. I've been in a relationship for the past 5 years with my boyfriend. He has 2 kids by 2 baby moms. I hate the term baby mom, so I'm probably gonna choke on those terms every time I say them, but just let that go. Anyway, I asked him before we became an item, about 7 months of dating, was he sure that he was over his baby's moms? Because being that you have 2 of them and you have 2 kids, I didn't want to put myself in a situation that was unfinished. He told me that it was done. He was over his baby's moms and that they were moving forward in his life. He told me that the only thing he talked to the both of them about was strictly about what was best for his kids, which are 2 daughters. But now come to find out that is far from the truth. One day his daughter was playing around on his old phone and showed me text messages from the baby's mother, number 1, which is her mother. In the text, he was sexting her pictures of his genitals, asking her to have sex, asking for a message, and very explicit naked pictures of what he wanted to do to her. I was devastated. I could not believe that he would do something like this. When he came home, I confronted him. I asked him why was he texting her such explicit things. He told me they were just joking around. I told him I didn't believe him, so I took my things out of the apartment that we were sharing and I left. I moved in with my parents until I could figure out what was going on. He constantly calls me and leaves messages about how sorry he is, about how he made a mistake. I don't believe him. A part of me wants to forgive him and work things out, but I feel like he still may be in love with her. Otherwise, why would he still be texting her things like that? I don't think I can ever forgive him for that. The baby mom is always going to be in the picture, so it's not like it's a fling. I would like to know your thoughts and opinions on the situation. Do you think I'm being too harsh? Do you think I should forgive and forget? Signed, Anonymous. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. First of all, now there are situations and times where there is a couple who have the best intentions in mind and a relationship doesn't work out and they break up. Sometimes those relationships involves children. But not once, but twice, this man was perfectly fine with walking away from a mother of one of his children. 2 different babies' mothers and 2 different children. I feel like you should definitely take that as a warning sign. Relationships where where there's another woman involved who is going to be raising his child for the next 18 years or so, there's always going to be that thought in your mind because they've been intimate before. So unless you want to turn into a detective who is always looking through his phone, checking his emails, going through his underwear drawer and all that kind of stuff, you're always going to have that thought in the back of your mind. Now, he didn't help matters by actually proving that he is capable of cheating. I feel like you got off lucky, but you're just regretting your decision, but don't. You made the best decision for you. It's not like he told you what happened. You found out what happened. There are some men that love these relationships with a baby's mother because they're treated like a revolving door. I can always come in and out of your life. And a lot of the women allow this because they love the idea of having a happy family. So they allow him to, come in and pretend to be the father for a while. And I feel like you are so blessed that after 5 years that you don't have one of his children. Because I feel like that's what he does. Sometimes these men would rather give you a baby than a ring. And that's how they quote unquote commit to you. Be thankful that you don't have one of his kids and that he can't be toying with you for the next 18 years like he's toying with them. There are men who want to do things like this, who seek out women who they really like, who they're really interested in, but instead of being a man and taking the relationship seriously and being anonymous, they rather give you a baby so they can float in and out of your life for 18 years. Don't let that be you. Don't regret your decision to move on from someone who you already know is a cheater. This man is not capable of monogamy. He likes this setup. And you're so blessed that you're not a part of it. You're not one of his harem of women. He thinks he's a player. So you guys have been together for 5 years. Do you not want to get married, or are you happy with just being a girlfriend for all that time? That's a long amount of time to be with someone for the relationship not to have progressed. I would have to wonder, does he not want to get married because he's still in love with one of them? If you don't want to be with him anymore, then let it go. Why would you regret that decision? Because he says he's sorry? There are a lot of men who have the gift of gab. They are very smooth, they're a smooth talker, and they really know how to talk to women. He's one of those kind of guys. He thinks he can sweet talk his way out of anything. Don't let him sweet talk his way out of this. Honestly, I feel like if you take him back, the first thing that he's going to try to do is give you a baby. Because in his own twisted way, that's how he gets women to stay. I feel like if you come back to him, it's going to be a setup, and to keep you stuck and to keep you still entertaining him. That's how he traps women. We've all heard of women who trap men. That's how he traps women. He gives you his baby so he can stay in your life without having to actually do anything. But he always is talking to you about intimacy and getting your hopes up about possibly being there for your child. And what about us being a happy family all over again? He has a very twisted sense of what a relationship should be. He's manipulative and he's still into playing games. Do not go back to this man. Do not be intimate with this man again, because I feel like he will try to set you up. The only way that he knows how to get women to stay and to continue to be involved with him is to trap them with his babies. Don't let that be you. You got to think about it. At one point, all of the other two women, they were you at one point. They were you. They were entertaining him. He was probably still playing these games, and he trapped them. You are the one that got away. Stay away, okay? Alright, that's pretty much it for this video. Be sure to thumbs up if you did. Also, be sure if you want to hear my take on your love life, be sure to send me a message via YouTube. Do not send me an email. My email is for my paid coaching clients, but if you would like me to make a video about your situation, just send me a private message via YouTube. Just label it Strawberry Letter. I'd like to do a whole week of Strawberry Letters coming up really soon, so send in your letters. I do this like once or twice a year, so I definitely want to do it coming up really soon. If you want to hear more of my thoughts on life and love, consider purchasing all 3 of my books. The first one, like I said, is called The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book is called Breaking the Man Code, The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book, Getting Unstuck, How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. If you guys want to hear more, be sure to check out the playlist and support the movement by buying one of the books. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, later divas and dudes. Deuces, honey.